One. Here we go. Now it's say we're live. Well, hello and welcome to the Lunchtime with Frenchie. Today it's so much news to share with you all. So I'm going to share everything. The number one thing right now that is very crucial, it's first, let me make sure you guys can hear me. If somebody can put in a comment if you can hear me, say yes, I can hear you, see you. I see the light that's above there, that it's okay. It's going to go away there. If you can put me in the comment, okay, I see hello, good morning. If you can tell me if you can hear me, that would be awesome. And then we're going to get jiggy with it. Number one thing that I am blown away, it's the clearance rack. They update the clearance rack, and unbelievable, the price is just amazing. I can see you, hear you, perfect, awesome. So you want to go at FrenchieStamps.com. I had it in my blog post today, but it was advertising my customer appreciation, and I'm afraid some people didn't open it up. So I sent a newsletter, and I put news flash, clearance rack. I hope you're going to go check it out. Go at FrenchieStamps.com and click shop now, or if you want the direct link for the clearance rack, just scroll a little bit. You're going to see the update for the clearance rack. Click on that. The price are amazing. So it's a new one. So we got the clearance rack got updated. I got a new customer appreciation. Also, if you like to get more for your money, now it's the time. We're having a promotion the whole month of September. If you join my team, don't walk away, because I'm going to share this beautiful card here, but I want to tell you about joining my team. A lot of people say, I don't want to do the business. You don't have to. You can join to get the sweet deal, then you decide where platform you're going to go with it. If you go at FrenchieStamps.com, at the top I got the Q&A, or if you click the main post of today, you're going to see the poster there. Click on that. It's going to bring you to my question and answer. It is no string attached. You're going to get $125 of choice of what you want. It can be dies, it can be stamp, it can be ink, paper, it can be the embossing machine, whatever, up to $125. You cannot go a penny over the computer. Even if you say I'm going to pay the difference, the computer it's not set that way. So you choose $125, then you're going to have 2 extra stamp sets. You're going to have so much love that I swear I had that set. Now I cannot find it, but I got the vellum flower that I wanted to do with that. And then the Queen Elizabeth. So I got some sample here to share with that. The Queen Elizabeth. I used that not long ago with the Feel Like Frost. So it was a perfect match. So here is the Queen Elizabeth. Beautiful. It go perfectly with the Feel Like Frost. So they're tossing those 2 stamp sets on top of your 125. This was Jamie, one of my teammates that did that. I'm working on doing a stash of this for anniversary. So Queen Elizabeth, I love it. So you're going to get those 2 stamp sets. You're going to get a code for paper pumpkin. So the value it's over $195. You're going to get kit to make 16 cards, a pack of rhinestone. Like I said, it's absolutely no string attached. You can join and decide after that if you want to build a business or if you want to stay a happy shopper or a discount shopper or hobbyist, whatever you want to call it. Because after you join, you're going to get a minimum of 20% discount. So I asked my team to give me the reason why they join, why they choose me. So if you go at that page, right there on my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. Just click on the blog of today. You're going to see the poster get 195. It's going to bring you to the question and answer. Scroll below and read the testimony right there. You're going to see I don't pressure. You can be a happy shopper. I'm okay if you want to build a business. I'm going to support you and help you there. Whatever you want. To stay active, so it's $300 quarterly. So this quarter ends in September, so you don't have to meet that. So October, November, December, to stay active, you have to purchase $300. That is before your discount. Like I said, a minimum of 20%. So really, it averages about $80 a month. So if you spend more than that, or if you spend that in Stampin' Up product a month, well, you might as well join and get your discount. I love you either way, that you're a customer of mine or a team member. I love you both, but I want you to get more for your buck. So that's going on the whole month of September. It was one more thing. Now I'm like, the Stampin' and Cut Emboss, that is available now. So that is, you can order it, and also the magnetic plate today get released. We're going to be playing with that today. We're going to make a card that is a flower, not using a flower die. Are you ready? Kablooey! We're going to use the love of leaves to make this card. I always try to use a Christmas stamp set to do every day, or take an everyday stamp set and do a holiday with it, and vice versa. And the reason why, I want to share with you the value of a stamp set. You know, even if you buy a birthday stamp set, a lot of time you can make more than just birthday. Or if you buy a holiday, you can make more than a holiday. Leaves, most of you think it's fall. Wait till I got a lot to share with you today. We're going to do the card, but I'm going to share, before I do the card, what's coming up. I already shot the video. So I'm alone here today, so I got tough time reading the comment and paying attention of what I'm doing. I'm going to read everything, so also if I miss something, make sure to visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. Right above there, I got contact me, so if it's a question you got, absolutely contact me. I would be more than happy to answer it. Are you ready to get stamping? Well, it's not really get stamping, it's get maybe die cut. Let's go. Down and up and down. How about that? Was that a good flip, flip, flip? Okay, I think that looked pretty good on the light. So, okay, the stamp set you're getting on top of your 125. So you choose 125 of product of your choice. You're getting the So Much Love. And the card that I wanted to do with that I thought I had it, I don't know what happened. I want to do this. It's a vellum card. It's a vellum flower. It is beyond gorgeous. So I will have a live on that in this coming month here. It's going to be right here on YouTube. And then the Queen Anne lace that speak loudly to me. Okay, so enough of that. Now, like I said, we're going to do this beautiful card here. Can you see that? And that it's done with the dots. Before we go, let me share with you some other card that I did with that to show you the versatility of this stamp set. So even if it's leaves, doesn't mean you have to have green or yellow or orange or Cajun or pumpkin pie. You can make that for every day. For me, leaves and trees are my flowers. I love the nature, so for me that is flowers. So here is this one here. It's the Boss. I don't know if you can see. I think you can see. I got a video coming with that, and the Emboss. So I emboss my background with the dies, the stitch die leaf. Very, very pretty. So that it's a video coming up. This is here was more in the fall to share with you, like fall colors. Now I got this one here, can you see all the stitch at the bottom? Don't know if I can move it closer. Try to see a good angle. So this, the die, it's this here. I was talking to Betty this morning and she said, oh, that looked like a city. I'm like, oh my goodness, I can see this skyscraper in that. This is all stitched. So you can make at the bottom, like I done here. Some of it I even put inside. Here at the bottom, so you see you can use it every way that possible. This one here, I did the die cut and just in the stitch inside the leaf, I call that the veins. So if you notice, you get the outline and then you get your center. Or you can do them both together. And so that is, I cut from my designer series paper and then inside I just put the vein inside the stitch. So that is done. And you can see here, I did on the side, you know what, let's see, maybe this is going to be better. Yeah, I think without that big light, it's better. Here we go. And the embossing of the leaf, I got a video coming up with that. It's embossing with the dies. And here you can see lovely the stitch there. And inside here, I reverse it, so it's the rough side here. Here we go. So let's get started. First thing, this one was in Rococo Rose. We're going to do it in a color that we seem to forget about, that we still have the ribbon, we got the paper. I bet you can guess it. It is the purple posy. So let me bring the machine here. And also I'm going to have a video just about the machine. One thing that I absolutely love about the machine, I know some of you are going to say it looks like this, like that. It's designed for Stampin' Up. Like I said in another video, a blender going to blend food, right? Well, a die cut machine going to die cut and emboss. So it's just so much you can, change the look of it. It's going to do the same job. I love that it close quick. So, I love camping. So I thought, perfect for camping. This is the standard. The mini, it's not available yet. But see on the plates, let me see, you get the number 1. You get, and not only you get the number, but it tells you right here, you never have to look for your instruction. It's always with you. And then you get the number 2, and then 3, and then 4. So all that that I'm sharing, all that come with the machine, okay? You don't have to buy extra plate. It all come with that. The one that maybe you want to buy extra that would be handy today would be the magnet plate, okay? So it tells you everything that you need. And we're going to use every bits and piece today, just share with you. So we're going to die cut. So die cut, it's you need 1, 2, and then you put your stuff in between the 3. So then here is my clear plate number 3. And we're going to go ahead and put the paper. I already cut some because I figure you didn't have to watch me cut that many. What we need is 4. It's hard to work with the camera there. We're going to need 4 of the big leaves. 4 of them and partial of 1. When I say partial of 1, it's just the bottom that you need. So you're going to need 4 total and 1 partial to make this big flower. I was very giddy about when I did this yesterday. I'm like, I love to show versatility with a stamp set, and I think I got that for this one. So we're going to cut this, and we're going to remove this. Okay, going to put that there. Now for the leaves, the leaf of the flower, I'm using garden green. I just need the 2 at the top, but we need with the vein. I call that the vein. I don't know if that is such a word, but that's what I call it. So we're going to put that. Now we're going to put this over here. When you do that, I like to cut mine at the same time. Please, please be very, very careful that you don't overlap your die. If you overlap your die, you're going to bend your die. It's going to damage your die. So you can do one by one if you want. I like to do both at the same time, but be careful they don't overlap. Now I'm taking the side of the plate and I'm going down under there so then I don't switch that, move that. That's what I'm saying. If you would add the magnet here, I think that would help a lot. So now we got this. Okay, so now we got the leaf right here. See, that's going to be our leaf for the flower. Now we're done with this. But I'm getting brave here and I want to try something here. I'm going to be doing the stitch. So let's move that here. And we're going to do the stitch at the bottom right here. And then I like to do it sideways. And the reason why I like to do it sideways, I want it to roll smooth. I don't want to like the speed bump that I call. So I'm going to put it sideways here. It doesn't matter which way, you can flip your paper, right? Then I'm going to put that there. We're going to roll this. Now I'm going to emboss the top. So I'm going to have different texture. So now you can see this, right? Oh, you can see that lovely there. Okay, now we're going to be embossing with the textile 3D. Now this is a 3D, the Tasteful Textile, so you need to remove the 2 and the 1 of the 3, and it's telling you right here to emboss. Well, let me move that. To emboss with a 3D, you only need your platform, number 1, and number 4. Number 4, it's this gray plate for embossing with 3Ds. So you get everything at your fingertip. So you never have to say, oh, what was that? I don't remember what Frenchie said in the video. I don't remember this or that. It is right there at your fingertip. Okay, now I'm going to put that just partial. We're going to put that right here, like so. And then I'm going to put that here, and we're going to emboss just partial of the paper. So we're going to have 2 texture to this front of the card. But wait when I tell you what I had in mind with those things. 1 minute. So now you see we use all the plates that come with your machine. So this here remind me of rain. So I'm going to leave that at the top. We're going to put our, and this is the scallop ribbon that match with, now I think I need more lights. Let me do one thing, my friends. 1 second here. Okay. Now we're going to put the ribbon at the bottom, but for this, I like to use the tear and tape. I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to put the tear and tape. And I'm going to remove this. And we're going to put this at the top. So that way, the reason why I like to put that with the tear and tape, this one, it is because it's thick to fold under and it leaves a gap. So I like to put it with the tear and tape, then always go from the back so you can follow the cardstock, cut and cut. Voila. Okay, now let's build our flowers. So you know we don't have the ink for Purple Posy. One thing that worked wonderful, it is the island heather. So let me grab my dauber for island heather here. And I already done all the other one. That's why, you know, I said you need 4. So I did 3 of them and I did the partial. But here, how you're gonna build that. So I put a sponge in the green to my leaves. That's okay. We're just gonna trim this there, and I should have my snip. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna bend this in two, and here I'm just gonna cut that straight there. Okay, one it's kind of bigger than the other, so I like to take the smaller one and put it at the top of the big one, like so. So now we got our leaves for our flower. Okay. Now we're gonna, the one that we cut, what you're gonna do on all of them, all four of them, you're gonna keep the three top petals together. So I'm gonna come below and just cut this. Now, so this one here, I would cut this way and this way. We're gonna remove the stem because we don't need no stem. Where it's not cut just right, I'm gonna follow just a little bit. See, boom. So you're gonna need 4 of them. So I got them from my 4. And remember I told you you need a partial one here? Well, this is gonna be the partial one. So I'm using Highland Heather to do the tip of them. Oh, you just need 1 of them. So just 1 of the double there. Really, it's just 1 you need. Here we go. I think it's just 1. Then I use my bone folder and I curve the petal. So now we're going to do, I think I need a little bit more ink on my dauber here. We're going to do the 3 petal one, and I'm going to sponge that. So now we turn our leaf into a beautiful 3D flower. How about that? And you're going to take your bone folder, and when you curve, you want to hold your petal, so then you won't pull the petal like marry, marry me not, love you not. Yeah, you want to hold it tight. I know many of you are going to say, about the mailing. Well, the mailing, I test that, and it's going to go in the mail, no problem. The best way is take a piece of cardstock, put it at the top, and then you're going to slide this under. You're going to say, well, the flower is going to get smashed. I would use a non-machinable postage stamp. That is this here. They're 70 cents or 71 cents. And they don't go in the machine. So they're still going to get squished a bit, absolutely, but not as bad as if you put it in the machine. And when they get it, it's so many layers, it's still going to be very fluffy 3D flower. Okay, to build, I use the 3/4 circle. I started with way bigger and it didn't work good because I was seeing my circle. So just a 3/4 circle. Now, all of them, like I said, I pre-done. Oops, this one, it's not curl. Gonna curl that. We're gonna start, and I build mine with glue dots. It's going quick. Liquid glue would work very, very lovely. So you're gonna take one, put it in right there on your circle. We're gonna take the other one, put it on your circle. So I overlap them here. Try to leave about the same gap in between there. Now you're gonna take another one. See how quick it is? And then those one, you're going to go in between your openings. See? In between. Oops. In between the opening. I'm going to put that there. Now we're going to go with the other one. Did you think it was that quick, or you thought it would take a long time? It don't take long at all, right? See? Now we got the bottom of our flower done. Now, this one, I built it first and then put it in the center. I thought that was the easiest way for me. So, again, it's a glue dot. And crisscross here. Here we go. Then another one. And then we're going to crisscross over here. And then another one. And no matter how I was doing it, see I had a gap there. That's why I said we need partial of one. And then put that right here. Boom. Then you can always play with it a bit. Here we go. So never mind about the center. We're going to cover that. That's going to go in the center of this. Now I use, what did I use? Half-inch circle maybe. We're going to put that right here. Yeah, it's a half-inch circle, and oops, this it's early espresso. I'm taking my Pierce mat, and where's my tool though? 1 second. Well, I got another one here. I'm taking my Pierce tool and I'm using the tip of the Pierce tool there. In the center of, in the center of this, roll on. Roll the center to the outside. Roll on. That's going to give me my lovely center for my flower. Now we're going to take this. I'm going to use a mini dimensional. The mini fit better in the center of this. Put that right in the center of this. And then this is going to cover all the center of your flower. Now, if you want to crank it up a notch, let's crank it up a notch here. I'm going to take my poker and just do a little bit. So it gives those little bit of that, like the seeds there. I don't go all the way through. Some of them I was going all the way through. This one I just like give some character poking. Now, I was supposed to fill my bottle and I didn't, but I think I get enough for today. It's, not much. So, you know what? You guys, 1 second. We're going to fill that puppy up. What we need is alcohol. No, not tequila or vodka or that. It won't work. 70% rubbing alcohol. That's what I like to work with. Some people love to work with 90, whatever. I like to work with 70%. That's my personal opinion. Now, this is our spritzer. I'm going to take this. And about 3/4. I see I get some on my table. Where's my inky rag when I need it? And then I'm using the Frost White Shimmer paint. You want to shake it lovely first. And add 2, 3, 4. I'm adding about 4 drops, me. Here we go. I'm going to close that. So we're making our shimmer spritz. Close this and shake it. And you want to shake that lovely, 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 okay? And you see it's our marble. Now I got a paper here. I think you can see I've been in the mood of spritzing. So I'm gonna put that there, and I sprit after. And you see it's not quite. I think I want it more. You know what? This needs to be more in the center. I think. Here we go. Just gonna, here we go. Now we're gonna sprit this. I'm gonna be about 12-inch when I spritz, okay? Okay. Yes, it's going to smell like alcohol. Can you see all that pretty shimmer on that? If you see some big spot, don't worry. When it dry, it's going to be dry. It won't show like here. You can see you just got that nice shimmer to your flower. I don't know if that show, but now we're going to finish our card. I didn't score this, and I'm using the thick Whisper White for my base. I always like to score when I use the thick one. At any time, it's make it nicer folder when you score. So I scored that. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, score at 4 1/4. Now we're gonna take this, and this is Purple Posy. The other one was Rococo Rose. Now I'm using Purple Posy. I feel that this one we forgot about it. And while this dry a little bit, let's do our tag. So in this stamp set, you got that lovely little pillow in this stamp set. You can tell I used quite a bit of it already, and I just opened this bundle this weekend, and I just fell in love with it. Now we're going to use the Island Heather, but because Island Heather, it's a tone darker, what I'm going to do is on a scrappy paper, stamp off, and then I'm going to go and stamp. And boom, how close of a color is that? So if you stamp off first and then stamp on your thing, you're going to have pretty close to your Purple Posy. So don't think because we don't have the ink, because it's such a pretty color. Now I'm going to use the lovely label Pick Punch here. We're going to push that all the way in. This is 1/2 inch, okay? Punch that there. Now we're going to cut just a little bitty here. I'm going to cut this right here. I'm going to cut in the center, and then a V and a V. That's what it's called, flagging. Now we're going to put our base, and we're going to do a little flower to this. Okay. Oh, that go. I want the rain at the top. See, it kind of looked like rain coming down to the flower. I could went sideways too for the rain. That would have been gorgeous. Okay, so now let's do a little bow with that. And I just used the Baker, the linen thread, because it go perfect with this ribbon. So when it curl like this, you can take your bone folder and straighten that up, or just your finger like I did. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to do a simple bow. Just fold this in two. And I get way too long. That's okay. Or you can do the bunny ears that I showed the other day. Okay, so this is a bow. If you get a tough time doing bows like that, here's the bunny here. You fold one and you fold the other one. See? Then you just tie them together. So it's no bow, you just tie here. And that's the bunny, it's called the bunny ears. And then tie. I like my bow the other way, especially with this, but that's, a lot of people say that's the only way they can do bows, it's bunny ears. So now I'm going to shrink that a little bit here, because I just need a tiny little bow. Okay, I'm going to cut that a bit. Now I'm going to take, today the glue of choice, I'm going to say it for sure, it was the glue dots. Put that right there. Now when it comes to a little bow like that, you want to fold your glue dots in a little ball there. I'm going to put that right in here. I'm going to take my little bow, et voila. Now, this is good. So we're gonna put the flower and then we're gonna put the leaves after. It's easier to put the leaf after. So then you know it don't pass your card. You know what? Let me do, just in case that here, I want the base of this, oops, glue. This is too long. And then there, here we go. Now I'm going to put that right here. Oops, 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 oops. Here we go. And then I'm going to take the leaves that we put together, like that, and slide it under. So then I know it don't pass, and so on. Boom. So what do you think? You like it? I think it's pretty. So if you arrive late, this is going to be up and soon it's finished downloading. It's going to be back up. You can watch the replay. Or if you want something do more than once, you know, you can always stop and rewind when you watch the replay. But that is how I done my flower with the leaves. So let me flip you back. Here we go. Here we go, my friend. I hope you enjoy the lunchtime with me. Again, don't forget, go check that clearance rack. It's amazing. It's while supplies last. So if you saw something maybe this morning, you look and you're like, oh, I'm going to wait and come back, it can be gone. So it's while supplies last. Also, if you want more for your money, please think about joining my team. It is no string attached. You get over $195 of product for $99 and it's shipped to you for free. I hope you're having a lovely week. Till next time, happy stamping, my friend. Bye-bye for now.